Hi to all the bunny pals. It's a white rabbit's day. White rabbits, white rabbits, white rabbits, which is what you say on the first day of the month. So it's the first day of the month of Capricorn / the devil. Whee! Oh, I'll turn the light on just a minute. Where is that light? There you go, a little bit better. Okay, so what can I tell you? Well, all right, well, look, I'll just jump straight in. It's Elizabeth here, as if you didn't know. Sounds like her. She said her name was Susan. No, it's Elizabeth, it's okay. So Giants Tarot is what I'm the presenter for or of. And at Giants Tarot, we just read things out for each day of the year because there's so much written about each day of the year. And a lot of this stuff has come from ancient, old. I know I sound like I'm modern, but I'm actually ancient and old as well. So we'll just jump straight in with the usual thing, which is the Cartomancy. The birth emblem for December 22 is the 9 of Hearts. The birth emblem for December 22 is the 9 of Hearts, which in Cartomancy is sometimes referred to as the wish card. The dictionary defines wish as yearn, desire, crave, inclination. Inclination. That's a good word for the 9 of Hearts. Let's start there. What is the inclination of the 9 of Hearts? Well, looking up into the heavens for guidance and understanding, we learn the card above it is the 7 of Diamonds. So the pieces of the puzzle are 9 hearts, 7 diamonds. In numerology, remember that 9 is the number of wise and experienced objectivity. I'm always telling you about 9. Oop, oop, a doop. You know it's the most. The 9 brings universal love into the mix. The 9 is not given as many opportunities as other numbers. Getting to the end of the single digit sequence is a massive victory, and like all veterans, the 9 knows and tries to look after the surrounding community. The 9 knows enough to know that there is no doubt enough to keep community chugging along, but maybe not enough to allow luxuries for self. When the emotional and loving 9 of Hearts looks up into the questioning and analytical 7 of Diamonds, universal love, the 9 of Hearts, encounters intellectual energy. The 7 of Diamonds is a card of negotiation, measuring, sorting out, and perhaps some gossip. You can assess and measure all you like, but universal love calls to action. And yes, universal love will surely keep the community chugging along. There is always an inclination to desire something personal, just for oneself, but there may not be enough to guarantee it. The 9 of Hearts will never starve, but a wish is allowed. It would be nice, but maybe it won't happen. The 7 of Diamonds indicates that flexibility is required. And this is why the 9 of Hearts is called, or is this why the 9 of Hearts is called the wish card? Universal love penetrates every plan, exchange, wish, as is stated so eloquently in Donnelly Fitzgerald's book, Your Place in the Cards. You must love your neighbour as yourself, and don't forget that he lives all over the world. Now, I've written the devil. I'm going to do it a bit differently today. Look at the numbers, 2002, good Lord. Okay, so I've written the devil, but I have not yet written the 2 of Pentacles. I'll get it done by tomorrow. I'm going to read somebody else's work for the 2 of Pentacles, and I'm really bad because I can't remember whose work it is. But anyway, I'm going to read the devil, which is the major arcana time for the emblem for Capricorn, Capricorn the devil, and it runs from December 22 until January 21. So we've got the devil with us. We're traveling the path of Capricorn with the devil. Take a deep breath, folks. It can be very good. It's all very well to say that the tarot deck is neutral, and so the 15th card, the Devil, is a thematic archetype. It's all very nice to say that the Devil in the tarot deck, in Baphomet form, the form of the satire, has little to do with religious beliefs, and so is not Satan or Lucifer. But deep feelings and conditioning surface when the words the devil are spoken, seen, heard, or remembered. At this moment, it is wise to remember that as the astrological year progresses and the major arcana signposts for the various astrological signs are displayed, each major arcana signpost generates an energy that is actually to be traversed independently. The previous two signposts, Temperance and Death, are great examples. The minor arcana decanates within these major arcana realms were the actual storylines. The major arcana energies of Temperance and Death were the countries or the kingdoms. The minor arcana storylines had to traverse. The three decanates of the Devil are the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. The Devil is the signature tarot image for Capricorn. Are there any further disclaimers to neutralise the threat, of Capricorn / the Devil? ? Well, maybe, but the sheer hard-working resourcefulness, intentional methodology, and tirelessness of Capricorn's forward movement, coupled with the thematic archetype of something that is very difficult or that causes a lot of trouble, i.e. the devil, also known as rogue, villain, evil one, beast, demon, supreme evil spirit, prince of darkness, people, we are trying to traverse some place in some way that is not easy. A lot of concentration is required and one heck of a lot of temptation. Capricorn is a cardinal earth sign. Capricorn is a leader, choosing each step with faith and deadly intention. They change their world one step at a time and walk the walk every step of the way. If you are not nervous about the archetype themes of the devil, you can shake in your boots with the threat of Capricorn's silent intention, one steady step at a time. Capricorn / the devil ain't no walk in the park. Capricorn's grounded, detail-oriented, steadfast, intentional progress promises success. The stakes are high. Capricorn understands the potential rewards are colossal. Let us step onto the Capricorn the Devil roadway, shall we? Don't be scared. Well, not too scared. Keep your eye on the donut, not the hole. Do what Capricorn does. Focus on the jobs you must do. Keep your reason and balance steady. That's the donut. And don't worry too much about all the temptations, base instincts, detour signs, roadblocks, loud noises, strongholds, which will crop up. That's the hole. That's the devil. What's a stronghold? Oh, well, that's when most people think or act in a certain way and you are a scaredy cat and don't want to be different. The stronghold is a very strong energy, one of the strongest the human race must understand and make a decision about. I tell you something. A stronghold is not about ideas and theory. You can bet your boots if it's about truth and false. If the devil puts a stronghold in the way, you can bet your gold-plated akubra it's about right and wrong. Keep your eye on the donut, not the hole. You will have to show some courage on the road, your own individual courage, because the devil can only be defeated by the courage of individual people in their hearts, in their minds. I trust we are fortified. We have stepped onto the road. Now, forward march into your greatest possibilities. All you have to do is do them. And the devil, with his fear and limitations and stupidity and ignorance, can drink bad coffee in a cheap shop. For myself, I'm following Capricorn, and I advise you to do the same. One steady step after the next, get all the details right, cross the T's and dot the I's. Watch the donut, not the hole. Think. No hypocrisy, no self-righteousness, no hate, no addictions, no self-sacrifice, no unfair advantage. Feel divine will, the power of love, truth, human warmth and understanding. Believe your very best possibilities, your golden donuts, and work to make them real. What is this road? Is it holy ground? Well, when we get through, it sure is going to feel like it. Okay. So now it's time for the Two of Pentacles. And I'm just going to read this sheet because then I'm going to feel very bad about it. And everybody says, she read my stuff. I'm sorry. I normally don't. I do a lot of research, but this is very good. This was like the pinnacle of the research some months ago. This is Capricorn of the first decan, or the first decanate, ruled by Saturn. The patience and determination of first decanate Capricorn is legendary. They aren't nearly as self-confident as people think, but their sheer hardiness and capacity in all endeavours is unmatched. They are the real pillars of strength to lean against when the winds become storms. While sometimes dictatorial and always to some degree inflexible and rigid, they are sweet at the core with a great sense of humour. Well, I was married to a Capricorn. I tell you, they are funny. He was the funniest man I ever met. He was. They're practical and realistic, with little time for whims and fantasy. Capricorn 1. Decan 1. Capricorn Decan 1 is ruled by Jupiter and Saturn. It's the Capricorn's triplicity. It ascends through the, I need this, so tiny is the writing. It ascends through the constellations of the Archer, the Telescope, the Shield and the Serpent from December 21 to 31. This decan is dominated by the constellation Sagittarius the Archer, so these folk are high with their arrows and shoot to kill. This is a very important time of the year as the sun crossed the winter solstice point of 0 degrees Capricorn. Row! Okay, what else can I tell you? I don't know when I started. Well, we can do some numerology. Oh no, I've got to do the Lenormand. The Lenormand number, 12. She didn't get it out. She never gets out the Lenormand. She's always forgetting the Lenormand. Oh, give me a break. I've got it. So, this is the Lenormand of the Seven of Diamonds. It's about the birds, verbal communication, several short messages, negotiations. Well, I'm trying to do that today because I haven't written the Two of Pentacles. The birds are an indicator of activity in your life. It's where you're spending a lot of energy and the things you're focusing on. In career, the birds often indicate a job interview, job-related stress, like not being able to write the Two of Pentacles in time. In health, the birds card will indicate to keep an eye on blood pressure and adrenals, like not being able to write the Two of Pentacles in time. It may also show an issue with the throat or vocal cords. Here's some good questions. Can you use your time and or energy more effectively? No doubt. Are you focusing too much on idle gossip rather than on the truth? Only you can answer that. what is it? Your assignment, should you accept it, whatever, is to do the Capricorn trick with the devil. That must be it. Look, the colours for today are all colours. Isn't that lovely? That's a bit rare, isn't it? What else can I tell you? And the second decade of Capricorn the Devil is all about organisation, finance, order, system and classification. I'll go over to part 2 now and do numerology and the psalm and the Capricorn number 4. I'll do all of that. Anyway, there's some good stuff there. Put on your marching boots. We've got to do this. We've all got to get through the devil and get through it and not have the devil get through us. Okay, bye.